Hey everyone, my name is Riley and this video is an in-depth Descript tutorial in under 15 minutes. In this tutorial, I will show you all of the main Descript features, including how you can get access to Descript, how you can add and easily edit your videos, some of the cool AI tools like this eye contact feature that means you are always making eye contact with the camera, and also how you can use this auto caption feature for if you are producing short form content. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is click on the first link in the description of this video, and that will take you over to Descript where you can sign up for your free account. Once you are here, just click on sign up in this top right corner, and then you can choose to either sign up with your email and create a password, or just go straight through and sign up with Google. Once you have created your account, you should now have a download started with the Descript. And once that has downloaded, we can then go ahead and open up Descript. And just like that, we are now on Descript. So we can see all of these features. We will cover these later in the video. But for now, let's just create a new project. So to do this, just click on New in this top right corner. And then we can choose whether this is a video project, audio project, quick recording, or remote recording. Let's go for a video project. Now in here, we have a few different options. First of all, we can just add a file and start editing this. We can also start recording and record videos inside of Descript, or we can ask AI to write us something. We also have this bar at the top, which is going to allow us to add and select different files. So in here, we can just select and drag in all of the files that we are going to use for this specific project. And this is going to be much easier to be able to access these rather than having to dig through and find them every time we need a new clip. Up here in videos, we can also add in stock footage that is going to be given to us by Descript. Some of these you will need to pay for. So on the free plan, you get access to the first 5. However, from here, you then need to go down and upgrade your plan to get access to any of these. We also have GIFs that we can add in right here if you want to add some memes or GIFs into your video. We have the same with images right here, once again locked to the first 5. And then audio, where we can add in some different music, also some sound effects, and have access to all of these. This next button is going to allow us to record. So we can choose whether we want to record audio only, whether we want to record camera or camera with screen, so it would look like this. Then we can also choose the microphone that we will be using. We also have some recorder settings that I'm not going to go into in this video as it would just make way too long, but these are some of the settings that you can change. Over here we have text, so this is where we can add in text, especially captions, so we will talk more about this later in the video. We can also add in some shapes. So for example, if we want to add in like an arrow pointing to something in the video, we can go ahead and do that and add the arrow in right there. This final section is going to give us some templates. So if we want to add in a title screen, some slides, a multi-camera view so we can see 2 people at the same time, vertical to change this to almost like an Instagram reel, then we can do all of that right here. But let's now go ahead and add in a file. So all we have to do to add in a video is click add file. And then I'm simply going to go down here and add in this file right here, which is the intro to a video that I created teaching people how to flip domains. So this is the video right here. We can also choose the amount of speakers. So if this is like a podcast, we could maybe add in 2 right here. However, let's leave this for now. We can also choose the transcription language. Let's click on done. And as you can see, this is now transcribing. Once this is in, we can now see an entire transcription of the video. And if I now go ahead and click play. Hey everyone, my name is Riley. We can see it's going to highlight the exact word that is said at that time. We also have, if we go down to the bottom, this timeline. And this is more similar to some other editing software like Adobe Premiere Pro, where we have this editing timeline that we can scroll along. We can make edits to right here. However, we will get into that later in the video. For now, let's focus on this main section at the top. And this is going to be, for 99% of people, the main area where we do most of the editing inside of Descript. The reason is because with this transcription, it makes it so much easier to make edits and especially cut and trim the video than using this timeline. For example, we can see at the end of this top section where I say flipping domains for a profit, there is quite a lot of blank space here. Let me show you. Flipping domains for a profit. So you can see it's just some time there that I take to think about what I'm going to say. However, if I want to delete this, all I have to do is highlight this blank space section, all of these dots, click the backspace on my keyboard, and now let's take a listen. Flipping domains for a profit. Domain flipping seems, as you can see, that has now been deleted and all of that blank space has now been removed. So I actually want this to just be the intro for this video. So what we can do is delete this blank space as well. Then we can delete this blank space. And then everything after this, I also want to delete. So just like that, this is how easy it is to really crop and trim this video. So right now, I literally just have the introduction to this video. And right now, this is 30 seconds. Now, what we can also do is, let's say we want to turn this into a different aspect ratio. Maybe I want to make this into an Instagram reel or a YouTube short. All we have to do is hover over the playback section right here. Click on this little square or rectangle, I should say, in the top left corner. And then we can choose the aspect ratio that we want. As I'm creating a YouTube short, let's set this to portrait. And now you can see it's created a lot of this black space around me. So all I'm going to do is edit the actual video and drag this up to size. And just like that, you can see this is now in here. Now, of course, this does not look the best in terms of quality because when I recorded this, this was for a YouTube video and not a reel. However, let's just leave it as it is. The next thing that we can do, which is awesome and probably the main reason that people are going to use Descript, is for the auto caption feature. So to do this, let's go up to text at the top right here, and then we can go down to captions. Let's click on this. And as you can see, these captions are automatically going to be added. Let me click play and show you how this looks. Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video, I will show you. So this looks pretty cool right now. However, this still doesn't look how I want it to look if I'm creating a YouTube short. Now this goes with everything on Descript. The main control panel that we have is over on this right hand side. So no matter if I want to change how this text looks, or if I want to edit some settings on the video, I can do this all on this right hand side. For example, if I want to turn up the video speed to 2x, I can do this on the right hand side. Domain for profit. Domain flipping seems to be a term. As you can see, that is now there. Let's go back. And let's actually now go in and change this text on the right hand side to look more like an Instagram reel or how we would want it to look. So we can change the font right here from all of these different options. I'm going to go for Sora right here. And then I also want to make this bold. Maybe let's go for extra bold. That looks a little bit better. We can also change the size of the text by using this button right here to change the exact size of this. And I just want this to be 2 words per line. We can also change the style of the text right here if we want certain things added. So for example, we can go to active word and put this on, and then we can change the color of this. So let's change the fill to back to white. And then if we now play every word that we say, I'll show you how this looks. And my personal method in flipping domains for a profit. So that looks pretty cool already. However, the way that I personally like to do this when creating short form content is removing this background. So just having this like this, and then changing this fill to like a yellow color. So just like this. Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video, just like that. So that is the text section and how we can add different text and captions to the video. That is how we can do that right there. So now let's take a look at the timeline. The timeline is pretty simple to use. We just use this scroll feature shown by this white bar. And if we want to select a certain time period on the video, we can click down and that is going to take the cursor to that specific time period. Over on the right hand side of this control panel, we have a few different settings. The main one is select. We also have the blade tool, which is going to allow you to make cuts in your video. For example, I can cut right here and this clip is now cut out. So I can now select this clip. You can see the one that I just cut is right here. And then if, for example, I want to delete this, I can just delete right here. To go back at any point, just click Command or Control Z on your keyboard, depending on whether you are on Mac or PC, and that will take you back a step. Let's go ahead and hide this. And then another awesome thing that we can do is add titles and things like this. So we can go up here and like title this, and maybe I want to add like a thumbnail, so I can say how to flip domains like this. So we can add this to wherever we want on the video. Once again, on the right hand side, we can add in certain text colors, do all of the editing that we need to this specific element on the right hand side. We can also add in like a background, We can add in a border if we want to have this like a strike through. And just like that, that is how we can add in text as well. Now, let me just delete this for now and show you another very cool feature that we can get with the Descript. And this is the eye contact feature. So to get this, just select your video right here. And then all we have to do is go to effects on this right hand side, click on this plus icon, and then we can go down to eye contact. And this is effectively going to make it look like you're looking at the camera at all times. Now, this is not the best video to show this with, as I'm looking at the camera already. However, you can literally be looking off to the side. Maybe you are reading a script or something like that, and it will make your eyes look like they are looking directly at the camera. The final thing that I want to show you inside of Descript is just how we can add in different music and stock footage into the video file. So all we have to do is go up to this media section, and let's first of all add in some stock footage. So we can select this, and as you can see, this is now loading media. And just like that, this has now been added in. Now, one thing that I will mention is if you are adding in different stock footage, you do have to use this timeline section. So in here, we can choose exactly when we want to add this from. So let's say we want to add this to 3 seconds. We'll hover over 3 seconds right here. Then we can go to slice and make a slice right here. Then let's go back, highlight this and delete this first section. And let's say 3 to 6 seconds is where we want this to pop up. So once again, we can grab the blade, slice that right here, delete this. And then let's now see how this looks. In this video, I will show you how to flip domains. So that is added in right there. Of course, we would want to go in and make this bigger so it fills up the whole screen. But that is how you can add in some stock footage to your video. Alternatively, we can do the same with music. So we can go to media, go to audio, and then add in some music right here. So we can choose to listen to any of these, select the music, and then this is going to be added in. Once again, we can use this blade tool to choose exactly where we want the music from and to. And just like that, this music has now been added in. So once you have your video completed, you are happy with how this looks. All we need to do to export this is click on publish in this top right corner. We can then go to export right here and choose how we want to export this. So we can choose the resolution right here. We can also choose the quality, whether we want to remove the watermark, just like that. And then we can click on export. Just like that, like any other video, this is going to export. And that is a super quick guide on how you can use Descript. So that was my tutorial on Descript. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.